And then we need 1 tablespoon of baking powder.
1 spoon of baking powder.
And there we go.
That looks great. Let's tackle the next step.
Okay.
All right, second step. We have to fill the bowl until the weight is just right.
Quick heads up. This is about where things started to go south last time.
Hey!
Let's just trust that Nancy knows what she's doing.
So these are basically the weights here. So milk is 8 ounces, melted butter is 0.5 ounces, vanilla is 0.2 ounces, nutmeg doesn't weigh anything, apparently. And then the eggs, I don't know what that weighs, but you can figure that out based on how many go in here and how much this goes up. So what we need is 1 milk, I guess, 2 eggs. Oh yeah, there we go. And then we need 1 bit of melted butter. Okay, and then we need 2 vanilla, which is this one. And then we need 1 nutmeg. And that's it.
That looks great. Let's tackle the next step.
And this is the puzzle.
Finally, my favorite part.
I thought your favorite part was eating.
My next favorite part.
Perfect.
Dear goodness.
Joe, could you help me pour while I flip?
Sure thing.
All right. So essentially, they get poured, and as they start smoking or steaming, whatever, we have to flip them. So there we go. We flip that, and that, this, that. Yeah, it's just sort of like a puzzle of patterns, I guess. Really an easy puzzle. You just have to stay on top of it.
Almost done. Relax.
Oh, whoops.
There's no need to
Didn't
rush.
mean to click on that.
All done. They look super tasty. Let's eat.
Right on. Just let the other ones burn. And we're all here.
Ooh, these smell delicious.
Great job, Nancy.
These look amazing.
Okay. May, these are the Hardy brothers, Frank and Joe.
We're very interested in your case.
Uh-huh. They're good friends of mine. They're going to help us with the investigation. The more people we have working on this, the better chance we have of solving the case.
Yeah.
Cool. Joe, you need to learn how to cook. Maybe let Frank teach you. Otherwise, how are you going to impress anyone?
Ooh.
Solving crimes impresses people.
So does committing them. What? It's true. Not saying I'm impressed by that. Just stating a fact. I prefer someone who possesses a deep intellectual appreciation and table manners.
Ooh, okay.
You want to be impressed? We should finally show her our business plan for our new business.
Ooh.
What? It's very businessy.
Okay.
What is it?
Well, Joe and I have been talking recently about making things a bit more official. Since we're always called to solve crimes, we thought that maybe we should start getting paid for it.
We're starting our very own detective agency. License, insurance, the whole thing. And
we want to know if you'd be interested in being a partner.
Obviously.
Partner?
Hey, table that. All right, Drew. Why not update everyone on where we're at?
Dude, obviously I want to work with the Hardy Boys. Are you kidding me? If the next game had, once again, Frank, Joe, and Deirdre, but they brought like Bess and George and Ned in, that would be the ultimate mystery.
So, I guess you're wondering about the thing I mentioned.
yes, sounds super exciting.
I already told them about the whole sighting.
Yeah, I can't explain it. Yet.
Even with the most modern scientific techniques available, there are many phenomena that we still cannot explain.
Fair
I
enough.
believe what you saw was real.
What?
What?
Sure, some sort of combination of gaseous blow-off and light refraction.
No, supernatural. A ghost, a real ghost, with thoughts and memory and agency.
I'm not so sure.
I just built some new equipment that I'd love to try out.
I'm sure it's nothing, but we'll go to the cemetery today and investigate anyway. Maybe we can add ghost hunting to our detective services.
Do it.
Kidding.
Ghostbusters.
One thing I'd like to do today is check the town archives.
If it's all the same to you, I'd prefer to handle this. You were gonna look into the history of ownership of the Hathorn House, right?
Yeah, sure. We can go together.
No. It's better if I handle this solo.
Why?
I'm a whiz with microfiche. Don't ask me why.
Okay.
Sounds like a story.
And I'm not going to tell it to you.
So, Nancy, what do you think we should focus on for the investigation?
The arson that happened last week.
And we haven't had the chance to collect any alibis yet.
We need to ask everyone we've met where they were on the night of the arson. Corroborating their answers with whomever they were with will help bring into focus who is and isn't a suspect. Judge Danforth mentioned that he was the victim of a burglary.
What was stolen?
We don't know.
The judge was working with Tegan on developing a case for the Accused Witches organization.
The what?
The
AW.
descendants of the accused witches of the 1692 Salem witch trials. They're staking a claim to the Hathorn estate due to unjust dispossession and execution of their ancestors. It's one of the reasons I searched for the Book of Apologies in Austria, as it contains a record of wronged families. But someone swiped it from right under my nose.
Nice.
And around the time of the arson, there was a burglary at the judge's office.
Too coincidental not to be connected.
That's exactly what I was thinking. I'd like to review the crime scene at the courthouse for any clues.
The judge might not let you do that. He didn't sound very forthcoming.
True.
Dan forthcoming.
Maybe my father can convince him. They're old friends. I can give him a call.
All right. What else?
How about this?
We need to figure out how the theft from Mosam Castle is connected to this case.
Theft of what?
The book.
The Book of Apologies. My dad asked me to retrieve it from Mosam Castle in Austria, as a favor for Judge Danforth, who works here in Salem. It details all the victims of the witch trials, some of which are still unknown to this day.
However, this book was stolen as well. 3 days ago,
Yeah.
when Nancy was there.
Ooh.
Why was this book all the way in Austria?
Great question.
The resident historian told me the judge who wrote the book willed all his belongings to be preserved by whichever museum would have them at the time. That must be how it ended up in an Austrian castle, for safekeeping.
Well, that certainly didn't stop the thief, whoever it is.
I can ask around about alibis during this time period as well. See if anyone in town can't be accounted for. Might point us in the right direction.
I have something to add. Whoever is responsible for this crime is going to great lengths to cover it up. We don't know if these people are dangerous. Remember that. And
Very
be
true.
careful.
All right. Cool. So that's that. Let's go talk to May.
Hey, are you feeling any better about the case?
Nope.
We're going to find out who did this, May. I promise.
If you say so. Look, thanks for breakfast. I just want to say, I know you're trying to help, but I think you're wasting your time.
Oh, is that right? Okay.
You said you used to hang out at the Hathorn house, right?
Uh-huh.
Did you ever see anything strange when you were there?
Like ghosts?
Yeah.
No. Never.
Oh, okay. Do you feel ready to talk about your alibi?
I don't even have a passport. I don't go anywhere, so I wasn't in Austria, if that's what you're thinking.
And on the night of the arson? Giving us your alibi would help you so much. People tell me there's a good reason to suspect you, but no one can say why.
Isn't it obvious? I've got a burn mark covering the entire side of my face and like most of my arms. It must be me.
I'm sorry that happened to you, and I'm sorry if people judge you for your burns.
I prefer it to pity.
Would you tell me what happened?
There was a fire. I was in it.
I'm not trying to pry. It's just that so far, the main cause for suspecting you of the Hathorn fire seems to be this previous one. I only want to understand.
I was 9. It was an old shed, and I wasn't supposed to play in it. It was kind of a den full of stuff, like candles. I got stuck inside. You can work out the rest.
So it was an
Yikes.
accident. You were just a kid.